Hi. Moving weird. I just switched it over to my Wi-Fi. So hi you guys, it's Julie. Hi Erin, I see you. So Erin, the way I like to do this, I usually like to wait till I have at least one moderator. But can you hear me okay, Erin? Give me the thumbs up. Hey, can you hear me okay? And is it coming in fine? Okay. Usually I wait for like a moderator, but if you're okay with it, it looks like you're the only one in here, which is like unique. This is so cool. If you can do me a favor and tell me who you want to hear from, not their name. I don't need to know their name. I just need to know who they are in relation to you, like mom, dad, something like that. Even a brother. But I don't need to know their name. I just need to know who they are to you. Your mom. Okay. Usually I like something different from a mom, but she's literally showing me like she's cooking. Do you know what I mean? So was your mom a big foodie, or when I came over, would she be feeding me right now? She's talking about that. And then, sweetheart, she's showing me a younger boy around you. Do you have a brother or do you have a son? I keep seeing a younger male, and I feel like he's here. And this is so unique because you're the only one in the room right now. I'm so happy, actually. Is there something where lately you've been thinking about going back to school? I'm going to start talking a lot, but I'll hold off. I really love how they're just having one person in this reading. There's something further schooling. Does this make sense to you, Erin? No, I haven't thought about going back to school. Is anybody doing anything where they're going to do some like more training? Do you understand? Like going back to do, it's like something I keep hearing, I'm going back. So 98% of what I'm talking about will make sense, and the 2% we put to the side, okay? She's also saying thank you. So did you help take care of your mom before she passed away? Because she says thank you. So there's something about you being like the most responsible one or the oldest girl. There's something about you being responsible. So you understand what I'm saying? So she brings that up. See, she does talk about, so after you took care of your mom, was anybody like, are you a medical assistant, or did someone say you're really good at this, you should go to school for this? Because even if you're not thinking about it, if someone had said it or if you thought it just for a moment, that's her way of coming through. Okay? She keeps talking about the younger man. So do you have a brother or a son? She just keeps talking about that. She just keeps bringing that up. And she also brings up the month of April for some reason. So if they bring up a month, they bring it up for a reason. So it's either like their birthday's in April, someone passed in April. April's significant. And if it's not her, then I have someone else coming through as well. Do you guys have, Erin, did you guys have twins in your family, or anybody that actually, where people might have thought that they were twins because they looked so much alike? This is also sometimes somebody's way of saying, you're a twin. Yep, that's how I knew. I feel like you were looking for something specific. And your mom's like, talk about twins. So I'm going to go back to April. Either she was diagnosed in April, someone's birthday's in April, or you have a twin brother. Okay, so she kept talking about a younger male. That was here. And I was like, do you have a brother? But you didn't respond yet, and that's okay. And then she's like, twin. Says I didn't get the brother right. Now she's talking about the twin. Do you understand? Don't you love this, how she comes through? He's older by 3 minutes. She said, but you have it more together than your brother. Do you know what I mean? You have it more together. Hold on one second. Hold on. I'm 5'7". Was your mom like, yeah. Was your mom like small but feisty? I feel so feisty with her, and I feel like, I don't know if she made like homemade tortillas, but she's going like this, And a lady that used to babysit us, our neighbor, made homemade tortillas, and then she would put butter on them, and chef's kiss, they were so good. Your mom's doing that with me. So I don't know if this is her nationality or why she's showing me that, or if she was a big foodie. But I can tell you, since I've been doing your reading, I feel like if I were to meet both of you in person, the first thing that she would be doing is offering me food. Do you know what I mean? So you brought up your brother too. She's bringing up your brother too. Someone seriously had a moment where they're like, maybe I should be doing something else. So I don't know if it was upon her passing or taking care of her that you realized you had another talent, and they were like, you should go back to school for this because you're really good at it. Because I'm getting chills everywhere, and I keep hearing that. Okay, Mama, I will. She's making me cry because one of the things that she's making me feel is that she loves you so much. Everything this woman did, she did for her family. So I don't know, was she a single parent mom, or was she the most one around to help raise you guys? Because all I see around you when you're growing up, Erin, is your mom's strength. Does that make sense? That's all I can see is your mom's strength. And I feel like she was a force to reckon with, and since she's been gone, because you missed that. No, she was with my dad, but he did work a lot. Okay, that's why. Because everything, yeah, because she makes me feel like she was the one she's the one who ran the house. Do you know what I mean? She's the one who ran the house. Who's small but mighty? Like, I'm 5'7". Was your mom shorter than me or something? Or was she tiny? If not, then she's bringing in other people with her. You're small but mighty? Does somebody say that to you? They want to like pat you on, oh, okay, you're 5 foot. So people want to pat you on the head like when you're a little kid. And when you go out with your friends, if someone's being picked on, yes, all the time. They say that all the time. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So this is just her way of showing me. One, twin. She brought up your brother, and then she mentioned twin. I still don't know the April reference, but please know that she shows me that. Just write it down. It's either significant if somebody's was moderated. Hi, moderator. Thank you. This was like diagnosed. Something was big in April. She keeps pointing to that. Unless somebody's name starts with an A, please don't respond right now. I'm right in the middle of a reading, but I will pause and say hi to people. So Erin, let me see anything else that she's trying to tell me with you. Now, I know you have a twin, so obviously she's showing me that, but she's also going like 2, so I don't know. Hold on one second. If you're finding yourself muted, it's because I'm in the middle of a reading, and thanks, Kim, for being here. She told us last July that she was diagnosed, but we feel she knew before that. Okay, so she started to feel unwell in April. That's why she's bringing that up. I think she would have told you, because it makes me feel like if it wasn't anything serious, I feel like she might have not like kept it from you, but like, I'm going to handle this on my own, not with an intention to lie or deceive you. But once she knew what she had, I feel like she told you. So she must have been not feeling well in April. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you, Kim, for moderating. I will say hello to people after if you guys want to stick around. If you find yourself getting muted, it's just my moderator doing that so I can focus on Erin's energy. Does this make sense? Okay. Do you actually have like an altar for your mom? Like candle, pictures, flowers? Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's an altar in your house where it's like this part is dedicated to my mom. Okay, go back to that. She wants me to go back to, she's the one that planned the birthday parties. She's the one that did Christmas. She's the one who did all of these things. So, say that again, Mama. So now that she's gone, it makes me feel like all of that planning for that is on you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the guys don't know what to do. She is an urn at my dad's with pictures. That's what I just keep seeing, like an altar. And that makes sense. Now that she's gone, you're the one who does everything, right? She keeps telling me that. She keeps saying that she says that you know you're smart, Erin. You're 10 times smarter than you think you are. So I wonder if your mind might race. I'm going to go back to, she keeps saying go the distance. So it's not like further education. It's like training for something that you might feel, hi, I'm just in the middle of a reading. If you find yourself muted, please don't take that personally, but welcome, and I will say hi after this. Yeah. So let me see. If you're new here, please don't respond. I'm right in the middle of a reading, so you might find yourself muted, but I will do a collective reading after I'm done with Erin's, okay? Okay, hold on one second. She's going to go back and show me 2. She keeps showing me 2, 2, 2. She just keeps talking about this. So is it just you and your brother? Because she's showing me 2, trying to understand what she's saying. So either like this is the second, no, I'm just going to go back to that. She's showing me 2. And she wants to talk to you about your career. If you are at a place where you're finding yourself sedentary or you're bored, something's wrong. The company should be promoting you. They should be seeing what they have in you. And if they do not do that, no matter what, it's time to look. February, she passed in February. Thank you. Mama, you're coming through so quick. Because she kept saying 2. I'm like, 2? Yeah, there's twins. And she's like, 2, 2. Just keep saying that like this. Hold on one second. Yes. So she makes me feel, okay. She wants me to tell you. So when people cross over, this is what happens. We all come from this loving source. Don't let any psychic medium or reader ever define that for you. That you get to define that. Whether you call it the other side or heaven, all I know is we come from this loving source, then we come to the earth plane and we all go back there. She wants me to tell you, you will see her again. She's at what I call home, but it's like whatever that loving source is for you, okay? She keeps telling me that. She keeps telling me that she knows how hard it was for you to let her go. Did you actually say, Mom, like bedside, holding her hand, whether she was conscious or not, Mom, I'm going to miss you, but you're in so much pain. If you need to go, I want to let you know it's okay to go. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like there was somebody who said, we want you to stay. Yes, you did do that. I want to give you a hug so much. So when you say that to somebody and you really, really want them here, you really, really want them here, but you tell them that it's okay to go, you have no idea the peace and the warm blanket that gives your mom, because your mom did everything and she knew that you guys would be missing her, and it was so hard for her to leave. Do you understand? If you're commenting and you find yourself muted, please don't take it personally. I'm in the middle of a reading right now, and if you were getting a reading, we would do the same for you. Okay, Erin, does that make sense to you? I realize a lot of people in here want readings, but you have no idea. Erin is somebody who I can feel always tries to be strong. She's trying to be strong for her family. So you could do me a favor and to show support for Erin, please don't say anything in the comments, but just put some hearts in the comments for Erin, because she's lost her mom. She's now doing everything that her mom would do as far as like holidays and things like that. And so please send her some love. And that's why I like this community too, not only because you guys are doing this, but there you go. And just know all that love is for you, Erin, because I have a feeling your mom is making me feel like you want to be strong for your dad and your brother, so you don't cry very often in front of them because you don't want to be a burden. But can I tell you, you miss your mom? Do you know what I mean? It's like you're just like looking for like, you need a mom. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're adopting a mom. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you when I say this? And she's making me feel like, I don't know why she's saying this, but yeah, it has been hard. I know. And you keep it all in. Do you know what I'm saying? You keep it all in. So can I tell you, Erin, and anybody else listening, same thing. I miss my mom so much. So I just got it from like CVS or something. And I write into it all the time. Dear Mom, I miss you. This is so hard without you. I need advice right now. And I just write to her like I would write to her. Do you know what I mean? Your mom, though this is serious, your mom was very joyful. Do you know what I mean? If you find yourself being muted, I'm in the middle of a reading that was paid for, and we would do the same for you if you were getting a reading. So please read the comments from my moderators. Kim Aries just posted something. Thank you. So Erin, let me go back to at Christmas time. Do you guys like toast to your mom? Do you still acknowledge your mom? Do you know what I'm saying? I just keep getting like this. So I don't know if there's been a Christmas that passed yet, or if the holidays, when the holidays come, you guys are still acknowledging birthdays and things like that. You're acknowledging. Please know she is very much around you. She watches over you. They jokingly say they stay out of the bedroom and the bathroom. That's none of their business. But she's very much around you. She's very much around you. And I don't know why she keeps showing me some, like, I almost feel like, did your mom like white roses? Do you like white roses? It is a different white. It's like a white flower I keep seeing. It's funny because I have hydrangeas. I don't know if you can see them. Where are my hydrangeas? Over there, see? Like white flowers. But I feel like I'm like lilies, but were they white? Like I feel like I see white. I don't know why I keep seeing white roses. Did your dad just put white roses by her urn or something? Just so you know, I just keep seeing white roses over and is someone, this can also mean that someone's engaged or someone's getting married. It's like white roses. If you find yourself getting muted, I'm just in the middle of a reading. He puts flowers in her urn and always got her red roses. Okay, it's just me not being able to see. Watch there be your sister's getting married because they were like white roses, and she wouldn't stop talking about it. So white roses to me are like there's going to be a wedding. So your sister's getting married. This is your mom's way of showing that she knows what's going on. Do you understand? She knows what's going on. And I don't know why your mom is saying, is your sister going to get married around Christmas or something? I just heard that song, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yep, next November. Okay, so around like the holidays, closer, November, December. Okay, that's why, yep. This is just your mom's way of showing me that. Your mom already knows that you guys will be making her feel like she's there either through a big picture or something like that. Hold on one second. And has Daddy lost a lot of weight or something? Or is he needing a belt to hold up his pants? Because she shows me a man, and I feel like kind of has a tummy, but needs a belt for his pants. So I don't know if she's trying to say that that Daddy is not eating as much or something like that. But I keep seeing a man, kind of looks like he has a tummy, like a pooch, but like needs a belt to hold up his pants. And I don't know if he needed to do that before, if that's her way of showing me that. I don't know. He lost weight. And you don't know if he's lost weight, but he's having a hard time. And he does have a tummy, LOL. Yeah, because I saw the tummy, but then the belt around his pants goes below his pooch. I can't describe this. So either she's just trying to show me, just your mom's way of showing me this. And I don't know if your dad always dresses the same, if he has like 4 outfits and it's all the same, but she calls it his uniform. Do you know what I mean? It's funny because like that's what my dad used to do. He had like the same jeans, the same shirt with a pocket. Yes, always, she says. Okay, it's just I understand. Your mom is saying she knows it's challenging. Yes, they used to say that. Okay, that's what she used to say. His uniform. How would I know that? So she talks about your brother. She talks about the twins. She shows me white roses. And even though we go back and forth and you tell me she likes lilies, I'm like, white roses, that's like a wedding, right? And then you said, yeah, my sister's getting married. This is just mom's way of showing that she's watching over that. And I don't know if there's Carmen or a C name, C or K. Carmina, Carmen, but I see Carlos, but I'm seeing a C or K name she keeps bringing up. either here and or crossed over, okay? So important that you know that she understands how challenging this is and how hard this is for you right now. And I feel like she arranged this reading with you to give you some comfort, to know that she's watching over you. There's no way I would know these things about you, Sunshine. There's no way. Do you know what I mean? I have a grandma who's crossed over, and her name's Catherine. Okay, thank you. Because it was like C-A-K, yeah, your dad's mom. Okay, that's just their way. Your mom had a sense of humor, though. Do you know what I mean? Because she goes, I know Daddy can be weird. I know he has his hang-ups. And I don't know if someone called somebody Chef Boyardee, or if that's all he'll eat is Chef Boyardee. Is that right, you guys? Am I saying that right? There's. I need to make a joke about a chef, somebody being a chef, or Chef Boyardee. Like, as an adult, this is all they're eating. So just so you know, it's somebody's like favorite. I don't know why she's showing me that, but she is. Okay. So Erin, I'm pulling back a little bit. Let me see if there's anything else that she has to tell you. She used to make fun of my husband for making the same thing. Okay. That's why. Like over and over again. If she called him Chef Boyardee or something. That is funny. So see, this is just your mom's way of saying, I see you guys. I understand what you're doing. I understand how hard this was. Thank you for sending me off with peace. And I'm watching over the family now. And can I tell you, with this amount of love, when this woman was here, and I know we all say, I would do anything for my family. This woman would have done anything for her family. If she had to sell a wedding ring, she would have done it. If she had to work 12 hours a day so her kids could have what they have, she would have done it. And she did. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're missing her, it's like, I can understand why, especially she would definitely have. Yes. No questions asked. Do you know what I mean? She was very selfless, and she seems to be very much around you now. So I'm so glad that you were able to get this reading. I do save these and put these over on YouTube so that you can rewatch it and listen to it. So if you double click here, Erin, down it will come like my YouTube channel and things like that. Okay. Yeah, her mom sounds so sweet. I agree. So I'm pulling back a little bit. This is how I know I'm wrapping up with your readings. I did want to do a reading for the collective. So thank you so much, Erin, and thank your mom for coming through so clear. She's absolutely beautiful. You're welcome, Sunshine. You're welcome. And your mom shows me 444 around you. 444 and finding feathers. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. You're new here. I'm just going to say hi for a bit. I don't do love readings. If you're in a relationship where someone's not calling you back and you wonder what I should do, I would say leave that person and go buy yourself flowers and take care of yourself. They don't deserve you. I'm not patient with people who are like, is he going to come back? I'm like, we don't want him to come back for you, right? He ghosted me and I want to know if he's coming back. That's a hard pass. We're going to say no. We don't want him back for you, okay? So I'm the last person you want a love reading from because I am not patient with that. I'm not going to do one reading right now. Thank you for being here and thank you for saying names of people. Yeah, Jamie Jam, I love that. So one of the things that I'm going to do, and first I want to thank the moderators for being here. I saw Kim, Aries, and Lover of Music. Thank you so much. I'm going to pull back a little bit, and I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, how I do these readings, how to look for signs, and then I will be on here Friday again around 3:30 Pacific Coast Time. So if you want a reading, they are $30, and you can pay for it ahead of time. That's what Erin did. They usually the spaces go fast. So you double click this and then my Venmo will come down And then once you make the $30 donation for the reading, I will contact you through your method of payment and let you know the next time I'm going live. I do phone readings. I do Zoom readings as well. And I do text readings. There's a lot of different readings that I offer. From time to time, I do come on here and I do, hi from North Carolina. I do random readings for people that are following me. So just to let you know. Hi from Montana. Oh, living with Brent's Ways. I haven't seen you forever. Yes, I had a great week. I actually left. Hello from Texas. I haven't been on here for a bit. Hi, Jess. Lindsay, I'm not doing readings right now, sweetie, but if you want a reading for Nova Scotia, or are you telling me you're from Holland? If that's the case, then hello and welcome. Sorry, I can't tell if that's a name or you're trying to tell me where you're from. Hi from Pennsylvania. Hi, Southern California. If you guys have been on here before, when I do these, I always say, nature-inspired artist, hello. British Columbia, Canada, hello. Whenever we do these, I always go, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Oh, you're from Holland. Sorry, Lindsay. Thank you for being here. From Greenland. Nice, nice. Lindsay, you feel like an artist to me. Hopefully you're doing that. Nancy, how'd your surgery on your knee go? Hi, Angela from Arizona. Oh my gosh, Nancy, we were all praying for you. I can't even imagine. I think your sister's name is Julie too, right? She's taking care of you. I'm not doing readings right now. I'm going to do a collective reading here in a moment. If you want a reading, I am going live 3:30 Pacific Coast Time on this Friday. So you can double click here and make a donation by Venmo, and then I'll contact you through that. Washington, Pennsylvania. Los Angeles, I was just down there. Hi, Lee from Texas. So I wasn't on for a while because one, business has been taking off so much. I'm so grateful. And then two, I went on a trip down to Irvine. I live in Oregon, but I went to go visit my son and his girlfriend, and it was absolutely wonderful. And I was a bit emotional because I'm not sure that when I'm going to see him again. Scotland, hey, from Scotland and England. Nancy says, okay, painful. Yes, sister is Julie. She's awesome, taking good care of you. Good. You were just in Portland? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's finally cooling off here. We have had a summer, like it's been in the hundreds. Hi, Miss Julie, just wanted to say hello. I'm so happy business is growing. Thanks, Annabelle. You're one of a kind. I haven't seen you forever. So good. I feel like we're like reunited and it feels so good. You guys know me, I always joke around. So I did want to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about like what I do. I'm a psychic medium, which means I can see loved ones who have crossed over. This is recorded, so I'll put it over on YouTube. If you want a private reading with me, you can go to my website. You double click on that, and it will actually take you. Thank you. You have beautiful energy too. And you can schedule different kinds of readings with me. And then I am going live Friday. So if you wanted a reading, you can do a $30 donation through Venmo, and I'll let you know that your spot is reserved for Friday. Some people do it ahead of time just because it fills up pretty quick. But I did want to talk to you about how I realized I had this gift, and it just wasn't common sense. It's like when I was about 5 years old, I had a dream. I thought I had a dream that my grandmother came into my room, but I was still playing with my Barbie dolls, so I wasn't asleep. It was kind of confusing for me. But she wanted to talk to me. She was like trying to talk to me. And I was like, I don't know what you're saying. She's looking at me, and I was just like trying to communicate. So I went in the living room like, Mom, Grandma's here. She's trying to tell me something, but I don't know what it is. My mom comes in my room and she says, no, don't you understand? Grandma doesn't live with us. She lives across town. And I said, oh. And then the next day we got a call that my grandmother passed away. My mom thankfully came in and told me, must be because I have a gift, and grandma came to say goodbye to me before she left. So that's how I knew I had the gift. Then my whole life, I just cried a lot. I was very sensitive. People say, oh, is it wonderful being a medium? Not really. Not back in the day. I was born in 1965, so I'm 57, and I grew up not knowing about Teresa Caputo and John Edwards and things like that. So I didn't know I was a medium. I just thought I was weird because that's what people told me. I would just know things ahead of time in elementary school, like we were going to have a substitute teacher that was going to be bald, and then we would, and I would go, see, I told you. My friends were like, you're weird. So now I actually get paid for this and I do it professionally, but all my life I just thought I was weird. So I just shut up when it came to my visions. Although when I was in college, before there wasn't social media around, I went from college to like 1985 to around 1990, and there was no way I could know where people were at the time, because we were texting or they were posting things on social media, because we didn't have those. But I would just sporadically know where my friends were going to be. And so that's how I kind of knew. And then it really started getting very profound with the visions I had. And the biggest vision I had where I was like, this is a gift. I need to learn how to turn this on and off. I need to learn how to practice this. So I had a dream. This is about 1991 when I graduated college, that a friend of mine was rocking in a fetal position and he was like crying, and I woke up and it was 3:30 in the morning. So I went to work, felt sick, had to come home. I did not sleep, and I looked him up in 411. If you guys don't know what that is, we used to have to call 411. It's like information to find out where somebody was. And so I looked him up. He was still in our college town, and I called him and I said, I had a dream that you were crying at 3:30 in the morning and I've been sick all day. Are you okay? And he was really quiet, and he is like, Julie, I got a phone call at 3:30 in the morning that my dad passed away from a heart attack, and I am freaking out because I haven't talked to you forever, and you're calling to tell me that you had a dream about me and you woke up at 3:30 in the morning. He's like, I gotta go. But like, I can understand how crazy that was for him. It was crazy for me too. So I cried for both of us. He ended up calling me about 6 weeks later to talk more through it when he was done being in shock. But this is how I knew I had a gift. So from the age of 25 to 36, I studied. I studied every book on reading that I could. I went to every seminar. I got certified by different mediums. I just needed to go to classes just to feel that I could do this for you guys and do this in a very professional way that was going to bring you inspiration and healing. So that is how I know that I had the gift. This is why I keep doing what I'm doing. I went to school as a psychology major, so I wanted to be a counselor and help people, and that's basically what I do now. Do I still see my grandma? That's a good thing. Good question. They actually don't come to me anymore because I started to freak out. I was in elementary school, and there was a little girl that would always come in my room and try to talk to me. And that's, again, my mom just saying, you're psychic and you're whatever. And then we found out that a little girl had passed away in that house before we moved in, according to our neighbors. And once I acknowledged that, she went away. But I asked them not to come anymore because it would just freak me out. They would be like a person. Thank you so much. So one of the things that I wanted to do, some of you are asking, can you get a reading? I do private readings. I do phone readings and I do Zoom readings. I also do text readings, and I do readings here on TikTok. The readings here on TikTok are usually given by a donation of $30. I'm going live this Friday at 3:30 Pacific Coast Time. 3:30 Pacific Coast Time would be 6:30 Eastern Coast Time. And so you can double click on that, and down will pop my Venmo, and then you can make a $30 donation, and then I'll let you know. I'll message you through Venmo and tell you when I'm going live again. Yes, you're looking to connect with your mom page. I'm not doing individual readings right now, but I was going to do a collective reading, okay? So I think I'm going to do that now. Thank you guys for being here. I call my readings angel readings. Oh, and by the way, if anybody's messaging you while I'm doing this, this is my only account. It has almost 42,000 followers. So if somebody has a name similar to mine, which they have. I think there's 12 fake accounts. You will see they only have 100 or two followers. That's not me. I don't have double accounts. Okay. And I don't use cards. They've messaged people through social media saying, oh, I'd like to pull an angel card for you. I'm like, I don't do angel cards. So without further ado, I do angel readings. So I'm going to say, God and angels, please tell me what you would like me to know about people who, you're so sweet. Thank you. You had 2 readings. You're amazing. Yeah, thank you for sharing. I reported 3 accounts. Thank you, Annabelle. Hi, Kayla. You know, Devin, she just said, am I really a medium? I went to a medium to ask her if I was a medium. And she was like, no, you don't have this gift. No one can tell you if you're a medium. But if you're having visions that are coming true or you're predicting deaths, then you're a medium. Hi from UK. What a gift I have. Thank you, Jody. So right now I'm going to do a collective reading. So everybody take a deep breath. You guys have so many angels and family members around you. So God and angels, thank you for this gift and allowing me to become a clear channel. Collectively, what do we need to tell? Okay, one of the things that they're telling me is that there is a group of people that are like the chain breakers, and they're coming and they're more sensitive than the rest of their family. So they think they're weird, and their family before them thinks they're weird. But the descendants of this family are, they're super sensitive to foods. Maybe they can't go to school because they feel like they have social anxiety. And to me, social anxiety is not so much about anxiety about people, but having the need to only be around authentic people, or you get anxiety. And I don't know if that's social anxiety. And I don't know if everybody's born to be around a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? I would really like to, anybody dealing with that right now, I'd really like to help empower you and say, I don't think, right, that any, I got that too. That's me. You guys all need to be friends with each other, okay? I feel like I want to teach a class about this too. So just because you have social anxiety doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. The more I keep looking at it, I just keep feeling like when I see people who say, and I have people in my family and some of my clients who say, I have social anxiety, and that's okay if you want to call it that, whatever, but I would like to help empower you by saying, I don't know if you have social anxiety. Maybe you just don't like to be around a lot of people. And maybe the people that you are around with, they have to be super authentic. Otherwise you get anxiety. And is that social anxiety, or is that just really a good BS monitor? Do you know what I mean? I cannot be around negativity. That's what I'm saying, right? It's overwhelming in crowds because you're empathetic and you could feel people's feelings. Now, when a lot of you are saying, yes, that's me, yes, that's me, follow each other, become each other's friends. When I have a lot of anxiety, I have to put on my Pandora when I go to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or whatever, and I have to put these in and listen to music, or I have to hum to myself, or I will have a panic attack. Oh my God, yes, I'm 100% an empath, right? So there's nothing wrong with you. We need you. I feel like hugging all of you. Thank you for being here. Not easy when you have people before you who were sensitive, who might have had anxiety going out, but drank a lot, so they don't look like they have anxiety, but they sure have to take that shot of tequila before they go out, and they have to have 4 drinks at the bar. It's nice to know you're not alone. You're not alone. Yes, you don't have anxiety issues, but your daughter does daily. But I have a feeling like say we have a lot of people saying, that's me, that's me. Well, welcome to the land of misfit toys, because my whole life, people were like, what is wrong with you? That's all I kept hearing. You're so sensitive. What's wrong with you? That shouldn't bother you. Even with doctors, it's like, I would feel, just TMI, I would feel myself ovulate. I was like, I know I can feel myself ovulating. And the doctor was like, there's no way you can do that. Then I had a spiritual teacher and she's like, oh my gosh, I can too. So if you're just really sensitive, I just want you guys to know there's nothing wrong with you. And when I feel collectively what I should be giving you guys a reading for and letting you guys know is to change the narrative to help empower you. You guys are here to truth seekers. We've all been told that we needed to be quiet, and we were spanked and we were really silenced. Do you know what I mean? With shame and other thing here. And then you guys come and you're expressing things and you're pointing out things that are wrong. It's not that you're rebels. Do you know what I mean? You are truth seekers. That's different. And maybe you are rebels about it because in our generation, we saw things happen and we said, that doesn't look like it's okay. And the adults were like, it's none of our business. Don't talk about that. Do you know what I mean? Look at the time. Oh my gosh, it's 111. Yes. So thank you, Louise. So Louise, I'm trying to read. So it's so important to know you guys all are on here. I call you guys light workers. People are here to benefit the society in some way. What I would like you to do today when you're going about or this week is empaths. The only thing that happens with them when they start to kind of spiral and get a lot of anxiety is when empaths will go for sugar and caffeine or alcohol. I remember all day I used to down the caffeine, and then about 4 o'clock at night I would just start drinking beer so I could sleep. It was like so crazy. And I quit drinking alcohol because I just felt like it was making my symptoms worse as far as being an empath. I felt like I felt everything from people. So it's so important to know that too. I need to go on walks at least 20 minutes a day. So if you find yourself only staying inside, have little goals for yourself. Try to find a place, you guys are saying that's me. Try to find a place where you can start like walking, where there aren't a lot of people. Or that's why empaths are up at night. There a lot of you probably are insomniacs because you can feel everybody's energy. And when everybody goes to sleep, you can finally breathe and feel like yourself. You don't drink anymore either. Yeah, very rarely. Are you getting anything on me at all? I'm just doing a collective reading right now, but I think that you guys should befriend each other or follow each other. I would really like that a lot. It seems like we have a lot of empaths in here. So one of the things I know is that I really like to teach, and I'm not a professional in this. I just want to teach you guys what I know. So I would like to start having a class about this. Yep, exactly, a night owl. Great idea to walk every day for that alone time. Yeah, best time of the day is at night. You guys are all saying this. I know, it's so funny. And so I'm hoping this helps you. My favorite thing to do when I spiral and things like that. You are a super night owl, Lil Suze. So when I get in a funk, I need to eat a lot of vegetables, but I need protein too. I know some psychic mediums are vegan. I cannot be vegan. I've already tried. And people go, oh, just give it some. I cannot. I am, what is it called? Anemic. So I will literally pass out and have vertigo. I need red meat, but everything has to be humanely fed and grass fed and pasture raised, or I can't eat it. I will feel funky after. So I need to do that. I need to eat a lot of greens to help me feel normal, or I need to mix a smoothie with greens or juice, but it has to have like some good kale, celery, lemon, and ginger. Okay, that's what I do. I have to watch kid movies. Like the other day, I was in a funk just from all the energy that I had picked up while I traveled. And I came home and I showered, had a green smoothie, and watched, hold on, what is it called? There's a couple of my favorites. I love Moana. I watched Hercules. Yeah. Keto, yeah. But I have to have my bread. Not a lot, but I have to have bread. Yeah. So I just wanted to share some of the things that help. Yeah. Sometimes I dress up in different characters. I love it. Yes. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is your favorite. Yes. But just wear it during everyday life. I love that. I'm lying in bed. My Doberman. Oh, yes. Yes. I feel like it cheers me people up. Yeah, that's so sweet, Tina. So the thing is like animals, that's why some people are so drawn to animals and nature and things like that. So I'm so glad I was able to do this collective reading, because sometimes we think we're weird and we wonder what's wrong with us and why can't we be like everybody else. And we don't realize that we cannot compare our insides to people's outsides. We might see them on social media and they're doing a lot and they're out with friends and they're just drinking a lot. That usually to me is a sign of anxiety too. Do you know what I mean? If someone has to do like shots before they go out, shots while they're out, it's like, you're numbing yourself, right? Like that's anxiety. So I feel like more people have anxiety than we think. It just doesn't look like that. Do you understand? And you've never meditated? Meditation is something that took me a long time. The key for me was learning how to do Reiki. Reiki is an ancient art of healing. It's where you do like laying on of hands and you do these symbols and kind of set an intention and or a prayer depending on what kind of Reiki you use. And I would not be able to survive without giving myself Reiki treatments and turning on meditation music. One of the things that I have been contemplating, I think some of you have seen that back and forth, is I really want to do a day on here talking about signs and being intuitive and ways to protect your energy. But I also wanted to talk about, I also wanted to have somebody who I follow come on here and do like a Reiki and meditation treatment first. So I'm going to contact her and I'm going to let you guys know when that's coming. So if you'll follow me, I will announce it in my stories and on my post. You do Reiki? Yeah, I just need it. My kids do Reiki too. Used to be the most social person, but not anymore. Yeah. So I'll put that together. We are prey for narcissism, yeah. Until you are a recovered people pleaser, because that's something too. My ex was total narcissist, and it took me a good 10 years to get my power back. And now that I can spot a narcissist a mile away, and I'm really good with healthy boundaries and have no problem with it. Before I'd be like, I'm sorry, but can I ask you to do this? And I'm like, I need you to do this for me. Like, I'm just like, there's no more of that. And it might be because I'm 57 now or that I went through that with him. But I went through a handful of that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the kind of Reiki I do, Laura. Yep. How did I discover my gift? I do have a book. I don't know where it is because I just unpacked. But it's on Amazon. It's called I Am Home by Julie Dart. And it goes into detail about how I had my gift. But I had a lot of visions back to back and a lot of things where I just knew things. But I used to just call it common sense. And a good friend of mine, Tammy, was like, you're psychic. And I'm like, no, because I was brought up Catholic. And I'm like, I don't want to be psychic. It says not to be psychic in the Bible. But then I came to peace with it because I was like, isn't the Bible just written by people who channeled and had visions? Like, so, and churches use incense and candles. And so I just took the part of Catholicism that I liked. I love working with Mother Mary and calling upon her energy and prayer for myself and in others. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it just feels so incredible. So there's some things that I keep. Yeah, I'm not a practicing Catholic. I don't go to church every day, but I keep the things that I liked from that. I just don't like the judgy thing. I have friends that are gay. It doesn't bother me. Like it's just who they are. It makes no sense to me. Be like, you have red hair. You can't be part of our church. Like it doesn't. It's just as simple as that. So gay, straight, different nationalities. You were just all beautiful people. So yes, I was raised Catholic, and you're a medium. Yeah, like so if you follow like John Edwards, he's same thing, or grown up at Catholic. Yes, I agree. Yeah. You were on a show, the news. You seem so familiar to me. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I've been on radio shows before. I haven't done shows. I did do an NBC special because I write children's books. Yes, God is 100% love to all. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, the same. You were raised Catholic too. Yeah. And how many of us don't go to church anymore? It's like, stop yelling at people. No, I'm going to read back. I was raised Irish Catholic. Like, so much guilt in the Irish Catholic. But yeah. But God is 100% love. And I always thought that when I would go to church when I was younger, and our priest would be like, and da-da-da, and da-da-da. I'm like, what's he so mad about? Like, God is so love. 4 weddings and a funeral. I'll have to look that. I don't know if I've ever seen that movie before. Thank you, Laura. That's very sweet of you. Italian Catholic. Oh my goodness. You beat me, lover of music. Yes, my mom still guilts me about not going. Yep. I don't go to church either. There is a beautiful Mother Mary statue. I was from Campbell, California, that I used to go to like once, almost like once a week. Go light a candle, say a prayer. It was the most amazing energy. And they have one out here in Lake Oswego in Oregon. And I want to go to that again soon there. But yeah, so thank you. You guys, hey Silver, I'm going to go ahead and head out because we were talking about pets before and I need to feed myself and them. But I'm so glad you guys were here for this collective reading today. I very much want to teach this more. So what I'm going to do is, if you're following me, I will put together a day's event, and it'll probably be 2 or 3 hours. And it will be, because we're all light workers and empaths, it will be in the evening. So it will be like 4, 5, 6, like that. Let's just do that, because I think that's good for all of us. So hi Miles, if you're not following me and you want this information, I would say just follow me and tell the class. You can always unfollow me after, just to let me know. I'll let you know when we have it, okay? Pleasure to meet you too. Much love to all of you. I hope this collective reading empowered you guys today. If you missed any of the collective reading, I will download this and put it over on my YouTube channel. And just thank you for being here. And remember, you needn't be a medium to talk to your loved ones. You can basically say, I miss you. Please show me a sign that you're with me, and then just be open to what that sign is, okay? Much love to you guys. Angels surround my friends. I'll talk to you guys later. And thanks, moderators, always for making this run so smoothly. I love you guys. Take care.